Death, Dappleglass, and Din. Those are the 3 ingredients required to make a really awesome fantasy Sherlock Holmes book. I finished The Tainted Cup, and I think this is some of the most fun I've had all year reading a book. This was just like a fun, gasp-inducing mystery ride in this crazy, intense fantasy world that I did not expect. I honestly can't decide what I liked more. Did I like the characters more? Did I like the world that Bennett built? I had no idea that this was the same guy that also wrote the Divine Cities trilogy, and the Divine Cities trilogy has my favorite book male character ever, Sigrid. So I went into this completely not realizing it was the same guy, and boy, was I pleasantly surprised. Because he has also written my book son, Dinios Cole, and if you ever come for Dinios Cole, consider your days numbered because I'm coming for you next. I'm going to call it a magic system just because I don't really understand botany, so it's magic to me. But I think he did this great job of marrying magic and science in a really cool, interesting way. The world is just literally so lush. It's all based around plants and plant life and grafting, and it's just this crazy system where people augment themselves to do this insane stuff. And I have no idea how he thought of this. I have no idea. He wandered into the woods and then he allowed the woods to wander back with him. I loved the characters, though. I thought they were so much fun. It's touted as a Holmes and Watson style mystery in a fantasy world. That's exactly what it is. This was so much fun. Dinios was so unexpected, and Anna was awesome. I fear I identify with Delabra way too much. I'm oh no, she me? Am I her? Except I go outside. He built this intense world and this crazy mystery that ended up not being at all what I thought. Did I solve some parts of it? Yes. I pay attention a lot when I read, and especially mysteries. I categorize everything. So it's kind of me. I'm an overly analytical person, so I pay attention to a lot of details. But I also felt it twisted it in a way that felt novel and interesting. It was surprising to me what ended up being the crux of the mystery. I did not expect there to be kaiju battles in this either. That was a pleasant surprise. I love a gigantic monster, and I love a gigantic thing battle, I suppose. So that was a really nice little surprise. There are monsters in this. This was so much fun. I actually already bought the second one. I finished this, and I was well, I need more of Anna and Din. I need more of Anna and my son immediately. I'm going to give this an extremely solid 4.25, 4.25. I kind of like my quarter stars. They were originally driving me crazy, but now I kind of like them. So I'm going to give this a 4.25. This was so good. This was so much fun. And it was dark, but not in a depressing way. It was dark in a Tim Burton kind of way. That's the best way I can think to describe it. And I love that he incorporated a character that has dyslexia into this. And I think he did a really good job of describing it. This book, though, this was great. This was such a fun read. This was an interesting plot, an incredibly creative world. It was sharp. The writing was good. It was strong. The character development and the characters in general were awesome. I thought the development arc between Anna and Din and their burgeoning friendship and partnership was just really delightful to read. And I really can't wait for the next book. Till then, I'm going to be really nice to my houseplants.